since we haven't gotten a chance to speak with you yet, just can you sort of explain sort of where your head is at with your situation and kind of how you plan to proceed from here?
Yeah. Just to like the fans, man, it's like just appreciate the support and love, and you know what I mean, it's just definitely a difficult time, but for me it's just trusting people that you've known over a decade, and when I got traded here, my whole thing was I wanted to retire a Sixer. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be here and retire a Sixer, and the front office didn't have that in their future plans. You know what I mean? So like it's literally out of my control. It's something that I didn't want to happen in the system being in this position. But I got to make a decision for my family. I understand this is a business. You know what I mean? So it's just as simple as that. You know what I mean? I come here today, I work my butt off, and do the things necessary as a professional as I would do and as I've been doing for 15 years.
James, with that being said, let's say, do you still see yourself? Do you still want to get traded this season?
Yeah, you gotta talk to the front office about that. But I just been here, working my butt off, and I love the game of basketball. So I'm just in the gym and putting the work in. That's all I can control.
Is it difficult to be with your teammates, or can you just play the basketball when you're here and let the other stuff?
Control what you can control. You know what I mean? Like I've been in this league so long and I've seen so many different things to where like I'm here putting work in. And that's all I can do. Like I work my butt off. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but you don't get, this far in this league without putting work in. And what I mean, that's what I lean my hat on. So when things fail or things don't go how you feel they should go, or you just continue to work, and that's it.
James, at what point do you feel like the lines of communication were fractured and this trust was lost between you and the front office?
They were just this me and front office has had a very, very good relationship, like I said, for a decade. So there was constant communication, you know what I mean? And there was no communication, once we lost. So
after the playoffs or something.
James, to that point, I guess, do you intend on playing on Monday or getting ready?
I'm still ramping up, you know what I mean? Like I'm still ramping up, trying to get myself in the best shape. I feel really, really good, you know what I mean? But there's another level I feel like I can get to, and that I am going to get to. So I'm sure there's I think one more preseason game after that. So I still
2 now, but yeah.
No, after yeah. So I'll ramp it up and try to play the last one just to get myself in game situations and get used to the physicality of defenders bumping you or whatnot, the speed, the tempo, all that good stuff. So I think we got a good plan in place.
James, do you think that you and the front you had a relationship for 10 years? Do you think this is something that can be repaired? I mean,
No.
think that it can? And why? Why is it that? Why do you think
and it's not even, this is not even about this situation, this is in life. Like when you lose trust in someone, you know what I mean? It's like a marriage. Like you lose trust in someone, it's like hot, you know what I mean? So, it's pretty simple.
James, you get what you want, which is move on from here at this point. Is your play going to determine how and who gets involved?
What do you mean?
Like playing games to be able to move.
I mean, like I said, I can control what I control. I take it one day at a time and focus on, every day is a new day. So, but my plan is to play basketball, yes, for sure.
What made you, after not coming to media day and then missing that first practice in Colorado, what made you then say, okay, now I do want to come join the team? Like, how did that decision?
Well, it was discussions between my representation and the team. So there's a plan in place, and then in order for me to practice, I had to go through physicals and things like that. So that's why I wasn't able to participate in the first practice.
But with that being said, I guess like going through practice and things like that, like I've been picking up on Nick Nurse's like schemes and styles and things like that.
Great. Nick is very versatile. He's a player's coach. You know what I mean? Like he understands it, and thus far, just I've known him a little bit. When he was a G League coach in Houston, but this, obviously he's won a championship, and sees the game different, and I'm a fan of him.
So, was there any relationship in Houston like before?
No, it wasn't a relationship, but just having conversations with him these last few weeks has been impressive because just he knows the game of basketball, and so yeah.
Where do you see the most difference between last year's system and Nick's system?
I think it's more spacing, more opportunities for everyone, and just unpredictable. You know what I mean? Like he literally can change things up on the fly, and things in 1, 5, 6, 7 possessions aren't going right, or in one quarter he can change it and making adjustments. Which is very difficult to do. You know what I mean? But he's very, very good at that.
James, your comments about we've heard all what you've said about Darryl up to this point. I guess do you have any issues, just for clarity's sake, with other people in the organization, or is this between you and Darryl specifically?
This is between. This is a. No.